Hey guys, Button.
Umbilical tower there operating from the booster.
I know it's going to end on the launch board, but I don't know what it looks like.
30 seconds now until launch.
I'm going to watch this whole 17-minute video and see if I can give you some commentary.
Ground umbilical.
Take a guess to what caused it.
To the third stage has been disconnected, and in just a moment the second umbilical tower will separate.
Quite oddly, this
Soyuz
only had 2 people. I don't know why.
Launch command has been issued. 7, 6, 5,
You can see
4, 3, 2, 1. And there is liftoff of the Soyuz MS-10 to the International Space Station, carrying Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin.
And by the way, of course I had to miss this one.
This again is Nick Hague's first time to launch to space, and Alexei Ovchinin's second.
Does this still count? Do they pass the Kármán line? See if I can find
Good first stage performance for the Soyuz, delivering 930,000 pounds of thrust from its 4 boosters and single engine. In the first stage, the Soyuz measures 68 feet in length and 24 feet in diameter. It's burning liquid fuel for the first 2 minutes and 6 seconds of flight. Into the flight.
Alright. The reason for... Apparently there was meant to be 3, however, the launch of the... I presume it's the next...
Everything proceeding as intended for today's flight. Now just a little over a minute into it. The velocity of the Soyuz is about 1,100 miles per hour.
Right, so he was meant to go up there to help install the Nauka.
View here of the crew inside the Soyuz, now making their way to the International Space Station. Nick Hague there at the top of the screen, and Alexei Ovchinin at the bottom.
So there's no reason for him to be there, so he was removed. So until booster up, because that's apparently when things start going wrong.
View here of the Soyuz making its way into space. Everything looking good, proceeding nominally. Inaudible.
Oh, this is where...
And we have the escape tower for the Soyuz now jettisoned.
Is it jettisoned or is it dragging the crew away? Because yeah, that's where shit hits the fan now.
Everything continuing nominally.
No, it isn't!
4 strap-on boosters have been jettisoned, and they've completed their job, dropped away at an altitude of 28 statute miles.
Mate,
Soyuz
seriously?
traveling about 3,350 miles an hour.
Mate, something's clearly gone wrong. You can see that.
Is it emergency booster 2 minutes 45 seconds, the emergency, the failure of the booster?
Yeah.
Failure of the booster. BS, yes, BS. Separation. Enable power. 190 seconds into the flight, so he's traveling about 4,700 miles per hour. Don't be in a hurry.
Has she still not realized something is not right?
We are in weightlessness, according to our sensations.
That means the... what? Like, if it's... that, well, to be fair, that probably burned that long ago.
Stand by. Burlaki, do you have F1 illuminated? 11:42:17 failure. 11:42:17 is the of the failure. F1 on SP is illuminated. Copy. The shroud is separated. The crew is feeling well. Everything is well on board. We have rules in our hands, and the power is on. Copy. So what are the recommendations of the ground? What about the separation? Did the separation go through? Yes, it did. 11:42:55.
So I don't know if was the launch tower actually used on this.
Power? No. Did you activate the root power? Yes, the root power is on ON. Now, please send the S command. Ballistic descent command is sent from root controller. Copy. 11:45:30. The S has been sent. We have the indicator illuminated. The overload has started. Yes, we are getting ready for the deload. Time 12:46. Deload is 6.7. We feeling rotation. The deload is going down. 18:46:20. Deload is 272 and going down. Copy, Burlaki. So tighten the straps in work. Hearing there that there has been an issue with the booster, and we're standing by for information, and we continue to get it from the Russian flight control team, but everything seems to be. We had good comm with them, and they are okay. We continue to wait for more information. Let's go to page 32, 32. Burlaki launch lead.
As the crew experienced 6.7 G on their descent, apparently. Landed 402 kilometers away from Baikonur and 20 kilometers east from Jeskazgan, which is quite often used. Is quite close to most Soyuz landings. So yeah, currently all manned Soyuz flights are suspended. That's a question as to what's going to happen now. Because there's currently 3 people on the ISS. Are they going in the alright, save... Oh, okay, no.
Launch lead. Team here in Mission Control is working with their counterparts in Russia, getting more information on the issue with the booster that has changed today's launch plan. Getting more information, which we'll provide as soon as we have a little bit more. But you're seeing a few of the control team working here, led by Flight Director Mary Lawrence. Lucky launch lead.
That's odd. I mean, I can tell you 100% certainty that it's fine. But genuinely, that's does raise a question of right. None of these, no Soyuz mount has failed since '83, I think, and that wasn't even. I believe that was the second stage failed to separate, or something like that. I believe they don't have communications right now, as far as I know.
Бурлаки launch late.
Skip ahead a bit, see if. Anything else announced, if not, I'll. Right, we'll end the video.
Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin on board the Soyuz, and initial reports are that they are in good condition. We will stand by for more, but again, they expected to take about an hour and a half to reach the region where the Soyuz landed, east of Jeskisgan, following a
So this stage the
ballistic
Soyuz has
descent
landed.
landing that took place after an issue with today's 3:40 a.m. Central Time launch. The ballistic descent does mean that the Soyuz module comes more steeply than it would on a normal landing trajectory. It is subjected to higher g-forces during the descent, but it is a known mode of descent that crew members have gone before. Again, that took place following today's 3:40 a.m. Central Time launch of the Soyuz MS-10, and the crew on board, Nick and Alexei Ovchinin, have been in contact with the rescue forces, which are on their way to the landing site, to reach it probably still about an hour from now.
That was the launch abort of Soyuz MS-10. Crew are fine. I'm Bison 25. Goodbye.